Oscar, can I have one question? How you doing? Fans, there's a growing debate among fans about how Bernard Hopkins' record may match up to Floyd Mayweather's as far as the emphasis on zeros. Do you feel that a win over Kovalv would put him a little bit further ahead of Mayweather as far as his record is concerned, despite the zero?
I think Hopkins and Mayweather are both great fighters. You know, they're both writing their story separately. You know, one's undefeated. You can make the argument of the level of opposition that they've had. I think Hopkins has fought some really tough, rugged fighters, and he's fought everybody. I don't think fighting Sergey is going to solidify his career. I think Hopkins' career is already solidified. Every single time he steps in the ring, he has to keep on solidifying his career. You know, both guys are unbelievable. Both guys are writing history, and I think both guys are going to end up, obviously, at the very top. So, you know, the fact that Bernard Hopkins keeps on fighting these dangerous young fighters, I would have to give Bernard Hopkins the one-up on this one.
Okay, one more question. Is there any truth to any rumors about Canelo and Joshua Clottey?
Well, there's different options. Right now, we haven't signed anyone yet. The Clottey is in the mix. Joshua Clottey's coming off a great win out in Australia where he looked sensational. Then you have Andrade, who looked incredible in his last fight. You also have Kirkland, who looked like an animal in his last HBO outing. So there's three guys that are in for the running. So it just depends. It depends who's available. It depends who makes more sense. It depends. It depends on Canelo. You know, and it's. I feel that you have Canelo, who's coming off Lara, Mayweather. He's fought Angulo. He fought Trout. I mean, he's coming off. He's coming off 4 very difficult fights, close fights. I don't think any other fighter in the game today has faced that type of opposition. You know, so Canelo, knowing Canelo, I mean, he's gonna want to fight King Kong. You know, that's just the type of fighter he is. He wants to fight the very best. So it's a matter of who's available and what makes more sense, obviously, for the future of Canelo.
One more question. You and Bernard Hopkins are, how can I say, leading the boxing generation right now. As far as with you, before you retired, you were known as fighting the best no matter what, whether it was big or small. So whereas in Bernard, he's now on HBO, and fans are asking, is this the beginning of the end of the so-called Cold War as far as will there be more Golden Boy fights on HBO after this?
Well, look, I mean, I work for the fighter, so whatever deal I can get for the fighter, the best deal I can get for the fighter, then that's what I'm going to do. I think the fact that, look, Showtime made a tremendous effort. They really wanted this fight. Hopkins, you know, the fact that Kovalv is with HBO, Hopkins wanted this fight. He wanted to fight the very best once again. You know, he's doing it for his legacy. He's doing it for, you know, writing history one fight at a time. And you know, that just means that whatever fights we can make that are the best fights, whether it's HBO or Showtime, we're gonna do it. Because the fans, you know, the fans come first.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,